Coming up, Desmond was the bane of my existence. The Wizards cast some spells in the Northeast, and Luka Doncic is trotting on the league. All of this and more now on AJM in the AM. Hello and welcome to AJM in the AM. I'm Anthony Mero with episode 35. Some of you have full-time jobs, families, or you neglected all of it to play the new Call of Duty and missed a lot of the NBA too. Let me fill you in. I'm going to start you out with the only 10 I see as the Grizzlies visited Utah. We'll start in the first quarter where Ja Morant, with a nice little dribble drive through the contact, makes the layup. Ja had 37 points on 12 of 18 shooting. But things start flipping towards the Jazz. Colin Sexton and one layup. He had 15 points off the bench and a game-high plus 19. We push over to the second quarter where things start to take a big turn. Malik Beasley starts a second quarter avalanche for the Jazz. We're at a 12-3 run here. Clarkson finds Markkanen. Markkanen had 31 points, 11 boards, and 4 blocks, continuing that run. It's 17-3 run now, but Markkanen drills another 3, gives the Jazz a 14-point lead. Still in the second quarter, Jordan Clarkson and one tough three-pointer. This is the cap on a 24-5 run in that second quarter. The Jazz took control and they kept it for the game. Clarkson missed this layup, but like a good neighbor, Lauri Markkanen is there, and the Jazz get the win 121-105. The Jazz have been pretty impressive. They remind me of that post-Melo trade Denver Nuggets team, where they had 2 full starting lineups and they became this death by committee. I'm still not personally buying in yet, but the way the roster is playing, they either have created some really valuable trade chips, or they might be onto something. After losing to the Jazz though, the Grizz seemed declawed, and they wanted to get their groove back against my Blazers who were playing without Damian Lillard, and they did get back on track on Wednesday. The Blazers fought back, Anthony Simons has been stellar, and the depth of Portland withstood the worst of it. But Desmond Bane was ballin'. His 29 points was more than enough. And now after coming close to winning Most Improved Player award, although Ja did give him the award, he may be working toward it. Would that be again? Well, he's going for it again, dropping just a tick under 25 points per game and shooting a scorching hot 47% from deep with some pretty good defense. The Grizz then put their claws on again for the Hornets, and this one was never close. The Grizz had 8 players in double-digit scoring in a 31-point blowout where their starters didn't play more than 25 minutes. Tyus Jones was solid off the bench, while Ja had a game-high plus-minus of plus 40. Just absolutely dominant, and the Hornets are definitely missing LaMelo Ball. The Washington Wizards started this week with a tough home-and-home series against the Sixers. They lost the first game on Monday thanks to Tyrese Maxey going Super Saiyan. Even though Joel Embiid missed the contest with an illness, Harden, Maxey, and co were enough. Some promising signs in DC though. Kristaps Porzingis looks re-energized. The Unicorn put up 32 points and 9 boards in that comeback loss. But the Hogwarts grads came back on Wednesday. Godzingis went at it again for another 30 points, but this time on crazy splits. 9 of 13 from the field, 11 for 11 from the charity stripe to go along with 9 boards and 3 blocks. In this one, Beal had a dominant showing with 29 points while Kuzma put up an uber-efficient 18. They put the beats on the short-handed Sixers, who also lost James Harden for at least a month now with a tendon strain in his right foot. This 2-game stretch, the Wizards looked pretty solid, but could they carry it into Friday against what should be a very angry Brooklyn Nets team without Kyrie Irving? But they definitely could not keep it going as the Nets used Avada Kedavra on the Wizards. Washington could not keep the momentum going, and the Nets were playing with a purpose for what feels like the first time this season. Nick Claxton was nearly perfect from the field. The 2-man game between he and Durant really clicked, and Washington could do nothing but wait for it to end. The Dallas Mavericks had a 2-game week, so pretty light, but they were squeakers. A 3-point win over the Jazz where Luka dropped 33 points on 11 dimes, extending his 30-point game streak to start the season to 7. Defending his streak against the Raptors on Friday, he continued it. Luka has just been special. There has been no answer defensively for his combination of size, strength, slow motion gameplay, court vision, and then ridiculous shot creation. The Raptors did give them a fight on Friday, but Luka dropped 35 points in a 1-point win. But the real highlight was Tony Brothers.
So it was nothing personal. So as a man, I would like to say I'm sorry first and foremost. And secondarily, I would like to say not only would I like my money back, but I would like to not be called a mother to my teammates.
Some side news, I know usually we cover other teams here, but the Kyrie Irving thing, don't know how you could have missed it, it's been everywhere, but just in case you did, Kyrie posted a link with no context to a movie based on a venomously anti-Semitic book. He refused to apologize, he just took, quote, responsibility for his actions. He didn't even refute being an anti-Semite. You know, a layup question, hey, Kyrie, are you anti-Semitic? I know who I am. A simple no, like absolutely not, could have sufficed, but he decided to not go that route. Maybe he's too smart for it. The Nets suspended him, and then he apologized, a pretty decent one on Instagram. I can't believe we're actually talking about this, but yeah, Kyrie Irving is wildin'. More side news, the Lakers got their first win and followed it up with DJ Khaled's favorite, another one, before being beat down by the Jazz on Friday. Okay, with that out of the way, there were way too many amazing plays this week. But here's your top 5 plays of the week. At 5, we have 1 second and Jeremy Grant extinguished the Suns with a game-winning buzzer beater. Grant is showing that Dame time is a state of mind, starting off our top 5. Number 4, Lonnie became a Skywalker over the Pelicans. He threw it down using the dark side of the Force on Jose Alvarado. Lonnie really let the hate flow through him. Good. 4-3, Kevin Durant puts Daniel Gafford on skates. The Durantula turned Gafford into a gymnast with the splits and brought the house down with some nasty ankle collection. Number 2, Jamal Murray lightnings through the Thunder and booms it on them. One-handed reverse and one dunk with 2 bodies on him. Jamal Murray is back, baby. And at 1, Jason Tatum gives us a 2-for-1 special. He eviscerated Jarrett Allen at the rim to tie the game, and then he put the clamps and erased Donovan Mitchell. Tatum strived with the drive and hit Mitch with the divine decline to force overtime. And that's why Jason leads our top 5. We had some wild games and some wild news stories too. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please keep it as friendly and coherent as possible. And if you want me to follow your team in the coming episode, let me know in the comments below and they may appear in the next one. But thank you as always for watching. I appreciate it every single time. And I'll see you on Monday.